The game starting.
This had better be worth it.
I serve only the frozen throne.
Give me something to do!
My might cannot be matched. I have heard the
Give me something
summons.
to do!
Speak. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead. My might cannot be matched. Speak. My might cannot be matched. Time is fleeting. Kinky. Indubitably. I'll see to it. I serve only the frozen throne. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. Indubitably. By Nerub. Kinky. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead. Time is fleeting. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. For the frozen throne. I'll see to it. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead.
Is under attack!
I'll see to it. By Nerub. I'll see to it. Indubitably. I'll see to it. By Nerub. Kinky. By Nerub. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead.
The town is under attack!
By Nerub. Kinky. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. dead. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
My might cannot be matched. Kinky. By Nerub, I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. Kinky. First blood. By Nerub.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
And the dead. Indubitably. I'll see to it. By Nerub. I'll see to it. Kinky. I'll see to it. I serve only the frozen throne. I'll consume the living and the dead.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. By Nerub.
Our brethren's town is under
I'll
attack.
see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. By Nerub. For the frozen
Town is
throne.
under attack.
I'll see to it. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. Indubitably. I'll consume the
Our
living
brethren's
and
town
the
is
dead.
under attack.
By Nerub. I'll see to it. By Nerub. I'll see to it. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. Ready. Indubitably. I'll see to it. Feel the venom. Indubitably. Oblivion awaits.
Under attack.
I'll see to it. Indubitably. Killing spree. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. By Nerub. Kinky. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky.
Our brethren's town
By
is under attack.
Nerub. My might cannot be matched. I'll see to it. I'll consume
Our
the
brethren's
living
town is
and
under
the
attack.
dead. Indubitably. By Nerub. Indubitably. I'll see to it. Kinky. By Nerub. Indubitably. I'll consume
Our
the
brethren's
living
town is under attack.
By Nerubian. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerubian. Feel the venom of Nerubian. Indubitably. Oblivion awaits. By Nerubian. Kinky. Indubitably. By Nerubian. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerubian. I'll see to it.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
I'll see to it. Indubitably. I'll see to it. Indubitably. By Nerub. Feel the venom of Nerub. I'll see to it. By
Our brethren's town is under attack.
Mega kill. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead.
What?
Indubitably. I'll consume. I'll consume the living and the dead.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
I'll consume the living and the dead. Unstoppable by Nerubian. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it.
Town is under attack.
By Nerubian. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. I heard the summons. By Nerub. Indubitably. Rain. Indubitably. By Nerub. I'll see to it. I'll consume
Town
the
is under attack.
and the dead. Indubitably. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. My might cannot be matched.
Our
By
brethren's town is under attack.
For the frozen throne. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. Feel the venom of Nerub. For the frozen throne. I'll see to it. Killing spree.
Are you threatening me?
I have heard the summons. I'll consume the living
Our
and the
brethren's
dead.
town is under attack.
Speak. Killing spree. Kinky. I'll
is under
and
attack.
the dead. Dominated. I'll see to it. Consume the living and the dead. By Nerub.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
I'll consume and the dead. Time is fleeting. By Nerub. I'll see to it.
Our forces are under attack.
Indubitably. By Nerub. I'll see to it. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. From the depths I come. By Nerub. Double kill. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll see to it. Indubitably. By Nerub. Indubitably. I'll see to it. Indubitably. I'll see to it. Indubitably. I serve only the frozen throne. My might cannot be matched. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. Time is fleeting. I'll see to it. Speak.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. Indubitably. I serve only the frozen throne.
Our brethren's town is under
I'll
attack.
consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. Time is fleeting. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to
Our
it.
brethren's town is under attack.
By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. Indubitably. My might cannot be matched. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll see to it. I'll see to it. By Speak. Indubitably. Time is fleeting. I have heard the summons. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. Indubitably. Feel the venom of Nerubian. I'll consume the living and the dead. Rain. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. Unstoppable. See to it. Kinky.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
Time is fleeting. My might cannot be matched. consume the living and the dead. Kinky, mega kill by Nerub. Feel the venom of Nerub. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll see to it. Oblivion awaits. I'll see to it. Speak. I'll consume the living and the dead. I have heard the summons. Kinky. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. I'll see to it. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. From the depths I come. Time is fleeting.
Our
I'll
veteran's town is
consume
under
the
attack.
living and the dead. Indubitably, I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. Rain. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I serve only the frozen throne. Indubitably. Kinky. By Nerub. I'll see to it. Indubitably. I have heard the summons. By Nerub. Oblivion awaits. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll consume unstoppable. I'll see to double kill. Triple kill and the dead. I'll see to it.
Give me something to do.
My might cannot be matched. Kinky. I serve only the frozen throne. Raid.
Our veteran's town is under attack. threatening me?
From
Our
the
brethren's
depths
tower is
I
under
come.
attack.
Indubitably. By Nerub. Indubitably. By Nerub. Time is fleeting. I'll consume the living and the dead. Indubitably. By Nerub. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll see to it. Kinky. Kill double kill. Indubitably. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead. I serve only the frozen throne. Speak. Kinky. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll consume
Our
the living
brethren's tower
and
is
the
under
dead.
attack.
By Nerub. Kinky. Time is fleeting. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. By Nerub. Indubitably. By Nerub. By Nerub. For the frozen throne. Indubitably. By Nerub. Dominating. serve only the frozen throne. I'll see to it. Indubitably. Time is fleeting.
Our brethren's town is
I'll
under
consume
attack.
the living and the dead. By Nerub. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub.
Our brethren's town is under
Oblivion
attack.
awaits. Feel the venom of Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kiki. I'll consume the living and the dead. Mega kill.
Town is under attack.
My might cannot be matched. I'll consume the living and the dead. Indubitably. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and unstoppable. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. By Nerub. Kinky. By Nerub. Indubitably. I serve the frozen throne. Time is fleeting. Oblivion awaits.
Are you threatening me?
More gold is required.
What?
I serve only the frozen throne. By Nerub. I'll see to it. By Nerub. Kinky. By Nerub. Kinky. Indubitably. I'll see to it. By Nerub. Indubitably. Kinky. I'll see to it. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it.
Are you threatening me?
Hello.
Time is fleeting.
What?
I've heard the summons. Feel the venom of Nerub. By Nerub.
Are you threatening me?
Time is fleeting. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. Indubitably. I'll see to it. Indubitably. Oblivion awaits. From the depths I come. By Nerub. Time is fleeting. Oblivion awaits.
Wait till you see me in action.
My might cannot be matched. Kinky, I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. Indubitably. By Nerub. Kinky. I have heard the summons. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. Kinky. Indubitably. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. Indubitably. Kinky. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to this for the frozen throne. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. Oblivion awaits. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub.
Which way?
My might cannot be matched. I'll consume the living and the dead. By I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub.
Greetings, my lord.
Frozen throne.
Are you threatening me?
Kinky. I'll see to it. Indubitably. Kinky. Indubitably. By Nerub. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll see to it. Indubitably. I'll see to it. By Nerub. Feel the venom of Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll consume the living and the dead. Indubitably. For the frozen throne. I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. By Nerub. I'll see to it. By Nerub. Kinky. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. I'll see to it. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. By Nerub. Kinky. Indubitably. By Nerub. I'll see to it.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
by Nerub.
Thy bidding,
I have heard
Master.
the summons. I'll consume the living and the dead. Time is fleeting. I'll see to it. By Nerub. Kingi. Feel the venom of Nerub. I'll see to it. Kingi. I'll consume the living and the dead. Oblivion awaits. I'll consume the living and the dead. Indubitably. For the frozen throne. Double kill by Nerub. I serve. Double kill.
What?
Guide me.
Double kill. From the depths I'll see to it. I have heard the summons. Indubitably, I'll see to it. Kingi by Nerub. I have heard the summons. Kingi. I'll consume the living and the dead. I serve only the frozen throne. I'll see to it. I'll consume the living and the dead. Killing spree. Double kill. Triple kill. see to it.